And we're in fact starting with a story we've got coming in from Srinagar. We're learning that an SHO, that's a station house officer, has been shot at in the Eidgah area of Srinagar. We're learning he was playing cricket in the Eidgah field when he was shot at. Okay, we'll have a reporter joining us with more details right now. Ishan Vani, my colleague, is with us right now to bring us more context. Ishan, can you bring us more details, please?
Well, it's a very popular ground in Srinagar's old city where a lot of youngsters come to play cricket on Sunday. And we are told by sources this inspector was there in the ground playing cricket. That's what the sources are telling us as of now, because police hasn't officially confirmed that. And that's when a gunman appeared and he fired at Inspector indiscriminately, and which resulted in injuries to him. Behind me, you can still see CRPF, Jammu and Kashmir police have completely cordoned off the area. And that is that particular ground behind me where the cricket match was going on, where a lot of youngsters come on every Sunday to play cricket. And Inspector was one of them who was there to play cricket. And that's when he was shot at. This is an incident which has taken place in the Srinagar city after a very long time, because we haven't seen such kind of attacks unfold in Srinagar city. But yes, this Eidgah area has been on the vulnerability list of Jammu and Kashmir police. They have been trying to ensure that they're able to, make sure they're able to keep the security at maximum in this particular area, because they have seen a movement of these militants. And that's why around this particular area, there are generally a Naka point of Jammu and Kashmir police and CRPF. But yes, today is the day when this inspector was shot at and then which resulted in his injuries. We have been told that he is being treated at Srinagar's SMHS hospital, where a team of doctors are right now looking at him and trying to make sure that the gunshot wounds that he has sustained, they're able to control the blood loss, and at the same time to ensure that they're able to save his life, because gunshot is something where life becomes very critical. Many of police officers, if shot at vulnerable places, do not survive. But yes, one can only hope that he's able to survive this attack, because this is an attack which has taken place in the Srinagar city after a very long time. And just yesterday, DGP was pointing out that how the graph of violence has come down in Jammu and Kashmir. But on the next day, this attack has taken place. So one has to see, and there's also a change of guard which is going to take place. The DGP of Jammu and Kashmir police on 31st of this month is going to retire, and after which ADG CID R.R. Swan will take his position as a DG. But yes, one has to see that what kind of security arrangements does this attack prompt to Jammu Kashmir police and the security establishment for trying to ensure that they're able to bring down that graph of violence which had been going up.
Ishan, I just want to ask you, are we then correct in telling our audiences that the angle being probed is the terror angle? I'm asking you because have personal vendetta, etc., have they been ruled out as possible causes already?
Police is saying that it's a militant attack. One, because these style of attack is generally by those militants who are, looking to carry out such kind of attack. And the fashion and the similarity that we are seeing in this attack does resemble with that of militants, because, militants do generally take advantage of policemen being off duty or playing or being in civics at some particular place. And that's when they try to do such kind of activity. But one has to see that, what other details emerge from this particular encounter. We are told that police has just confirmed that Inspector Mansoor was shot at and he was shifted to hospital for treatment. And preliminary investigation of police reveals that a pistol was used by the militants. So yes, police has confirmed that it's a militancy-related crime and they are investigating the further cause. And the area behind me right now is under cordon, and police is trying to ensure that they are going to check this area to ensure that if the militants have escaped from this vicinity, they're able to search them down.
Okay. All right. Ishan, if I could ask you more questions, please, here. Can you tell us now about the efforts, the tracking efforts? You have given us some details so far, but tell us more about what the situation in the Eidgah Maidan is as we speak. We have visuals. I'm not sure if they're live visuals that we're sharing with our audiences of commandos on the ground. What is the situation?
Yes, some while back there was a search operation launched at the ground. Please try to look for the vital clues. Bullet cartridges can be very crucial in terms of trying to establish the crime. That is what the police initially does. And then, second would be to see that if there is any eyewitness to this particular incident, and they will check that these eyewitnesses might have pointed out at a militant running at a particular place. And this might be the place where he has run from. But generally, in these such kind of incidents, what militants try to do is that they try to attack and then flee from that particular area and try to go away. Because this can be a crime which can be done by an overground worker, or what police calls now an hybrid militant. Because he just goes on about his normal life after carrying out an attack, and that is why he might have escaped from this locality. But yes, the cordon is very much on. The police is trying to look for vital clues, and Mansoor is being treated at the hospital as we speak.
Okay, Ishan, we're going to actually come back to you for more questions. Let me walk you through a ground report Ishan brought us right now. Then we'll go back to Ishan for more questions.
A station house officer, Inspector rank, has been shot at by militants here in Eidgah area. But the only channel on the ground zero, you can see CRPF, Jammu Kashmir Police, launching a coordinate search operation in this area to see if those who attacked are still very much large in this particular location. This is an attack which has taken place in Srinagar, and at a time when we have seen less number of incidents. And yesterday, DGP also saying that very less such incidents have taken place. But today again, we are seeing that our SHO rank officer was playing cricket in this field. This is completely gone silent. We have a number of people who generally play cricket here, but today what we are seeing is that the ground has completely gone deserted, and he was playing around this particular area when he was fired at by suspected militants. I'll also show you that officers are now cordoning off this entire area and are trying to ascertain what really transpired and who are the responsible. On that side, a coordinate search operation is being launched to ensure that if there is any militant in the vicinity, he's taken down. But yes, an attack which is taking place in Srinagar will definitely be a big blow for the security forces in Kashmir Valley.
Okay, Ishan, we're coming back to you with more questions. Ishan, you were earlier telling us that the SHO, while he has been shot at, is currently under treatment at a hospital. Can you tell us more about his health condition right now?
Well, we are told that he received two bullet injuries that was fired from a pistol, and after that, he was immediately rushed to the hospital. SMH is not too far away from where this attack has unfolded. Right besides me is the Eidgah ground, and it must be 2 or 3 kilometers away from this particular locality. So, yes, time is of essence when you talk about some kind of attacks when blood loss can be very fatal, and he was taken to the hospital. There's a team of doctors which is operating him in critical emergency operation unit of that particular hospital, and they're trying to make sure that Mansoor survives those particular gunshot injuries. Blood loss, as I said earlier, can be one of the important factors, and that's why the operation will be immediately done. And let's see that what actually transpires. He has worked in different capacities in Jammu and Kashmir Police, and it seems like a targeted attack. That they knew that he was here, they knew he used to come to play cricket, and they knew that he would be around this particular locality at this particular time. Who passed on the information? How did this particular attack unfold? Because it's not a job of one person. There must be someone who has seen him playing cricket and then passed on the information. That's what generally happens in such kind of attack. And that is when the person came here, opened fire through his pistol, and fled from this area. It might not have been easy to flee from this area because there are a lot of youngsters who play cricket in this particular area, and then also you have a factor that a lot of people might have witnessed that particular attack taking place. So police will take into account all the eyewitnesses who have the details of that particular attack, or have seen him, or were playing in the same team, or were at that point of time in the ground. Let's see that how this attack actually transpires. If the police is able to investigate that and arrest anybody,
Okay.
or will there be any kind of cordon and tight search operation which will take place in other places as well. But yes, as of now, the inspector is being treated. He has sustained injuries, and he's been treated at Srinagar's SMHS hospital.
Ishan, thank you for those details. Ishan Vani joining us live from Srinagar to bring us these details. We'll keep checking in with him for more on this story.